Well, hi guys, Pirate Booty here. As you know, I've got a couple of videos out there and I'm pushing up. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. That has really inspired me to get deeper in the boat and produce a lot more videos. Thank you. Got a few requests about who the heck am I? The guy behind the camera. Actually, I'm in front of the camera. Anyway. Where did I, we all have our story. If you go to YouTube, you'll have this thing called Draw My Life. And it's, this, and this, and this. So I'm going to give it to you in a couple of minutes. So if you wonder, hey, what drives me? I grew up in the country. Was born outside the deep part of Wharton, Texas. It's way out in West Texas, a dot. I think I had one grocery store with 2 cans of milk or something, I don't know. Father was a teacher, so he ended up getting married and moved us to a farm when I was a kid, about 8 years old. I love that farm. I was all over. I'm a country guy. That was native Texas. It was about 30 miles outside of Dallas to the north. And I grew up in the country. I grew up riding horses. I grew up farming and raising hay and everything. So not a yokel. I ended up going to college, but I couldn't get enough money for college because I didn't want to take money from my parents. I got pride. So Uncle Sam, I did 4 years up in Hawaii. Yeah, I know, go figure. U.S. Army, 25th Infantry Division. I was a light fighter, air assault, and we hit the world, man. We were all over. So Philippines, Guam, Korea, I was the guy. I was attached to infantry. I was forward artillery. 13 Foxtrots for those ex-military guys out there. By the way, God bless your American soldiers. Now, from all that experience and travel, as I came back to Texas and started going to school, I started losing my family left and right. My sister dying of cancer, my mother dying of cancer, my younger sister got killed in a car wreck. It was just a horrible black phase of my life. And as much as you people know that have roots and you got family and good friends, I had to leave Texas. I just couldn't comprehend it. And I actually ended up moving to Florida the first time. So lived in South Beach. I'm kidding. It was actually Tampa. South Beach was later. So guess what? The big D happened and I'm thrown to the side and everything. And during this time, starting about 7 years ago, when I had come to Florida and had heard about the treasures and heard about people finding stuff on the beaches, for some reason that struck a chord in me, and I just researched to death if I was in Smithsonian, if I was in just the internet, back in that day, and it just always caught my imagination. I can't explain it. So in the end, after I finished college and did things, I'm in computer science, so I work in a big corporate IT world. This has helped fuel the cost of the boat. No kidding, ka-ching, 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 not bad, 20, 30 bucks here, I'm kidding. But I just want to tell people, if you've gotten anything from the stories of what I just told you, all these major things that hit my life, I by no means had an idyllic life. You lose all your family. It's like we have this country song, I lost my wife and a girlfriend along the way, this rodeo star, right? This rise to success, I learned in hindsight, it's not about money. It's about people you love and people that are close to you. And so finally, after all this thing, I had a good long talk with myself, and I said, self, where do you want to be? I was in Virginia in the snow and miserable during this time, working for the Department of Defense. And I got so mad at myself one weekend, I was like, I'm not living my dream. I'm not with my boat. I'm not doing what I want to do. I'm letting everybody else and emotions get hold of me. And I did a lot of readings and self-help books and all this stuff about the brain and everything. And so long story short, I had to look in the mirror. I was not happy with what I saw. I wasn't where I wanted to be. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So during that weekend, I put out like 48 resumes for Florida. I pushed for a whole weekend, resume. And lo and behold, great company down here I work for. It's in the booze industry. I get to work in all the wines and spirits, and it's cool, I'm with a great company. I am making more money than I've ever made. I am having the time of my life down here. When you actually look at most people's lives, they're not pretty. We have these breakups and makeups and deaths and whatever. Life is tough, and I get that, people. I really do. But it's not so tough that you can't lift yourself up, clean yourself off, and just find out what we do things for everybody else, but we don't do things for us. And so I said, it's not about the money. It's about being where you want to be, being around people you want to be, and doing whatever your dream is. Being a nurse, being a doctor, owning your own business, just finding that loved one. Whatever your dream is, just ask yourself that question and then take little baby steps. Mine was that weekend putting out resumes. And lo and behold, true story, I got down to Florida and more money. Psh, and my boat. Psh. My dream came when I actually just took off that old shell of what I had gotten sad about and had worried about and the guilt, and just threw it away and took a big leap across the eastern seaboard, found a place, this place by the way, got to my boat, yay, and I can't tell you how good it feels, people. I wish I could give you half of my energy so you could do it, live your dream, and be what you wanted to be. I had a tough road. I'm not going to tell you I didn't, but you know what? I'm happy. If you can't see that in my eyes, and you can't see it in these videos, and these things to share, just to give to you, I don't do it for me. If I help one person out there learn how to fiberglass, learn how to change a water pump, learn how to fill a hole in a boat, these videos, almost from top to bottom, take about 7 hours each for a little 6 or 7 minute video. It's a lot of work, but you know what? I'm so glad I can do it for you guys. So really, thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing. The viewer count is going up out of the roof. I'm in awe. Subscribers are clocking up there. And I cannot thank you guys enough. You have just given me one more bit of happiness in my life, and I hope I give you that back. So again, I believe in you guys. I know you can do it. Believe in yourself. We are given everything we need here. There is so much of goodness in us. Doesn't matter if you're fat, skinny, black, white, LBGTYN, whatever you are out there, live the dream. Be peaceful, be nice to everybody, make good comments, make the world a better place, put positive energy out in that universe.
Well, that's all, folks.